Peace and love. My name is Kristen with a D for those that aren't familiar with me. I wanted to take a moment to encourage you. I needed to take a moment to encourage myself. And so why not share this encouragement with someone else? If you're watching this, it's most likely you're on your journey too. Don't stop. I know it doesn't feel good all the time. Don't stop. I know it's difficult to keep going. It's difficult the work isn't always easy. I would much rather be asleep right now. This is the quietest time in my house. So it's wise that I actually get work accomplished during this time. Doesn't feel good. I'm tired. I would like more sleep. But I also know that if I was to choose to go to sleep right now, I wouldn't rest well. And I would wake up not feeling like I went to sleep at all. And then I would feel like crap because that was time I could have invested being productive. You know what the work is you need to do. You know what the work is you need to do. It's up to you to press through and to do it. It's up to you to persevere. It's up to you to endure. That's a part of the process. Perseverance, endurance. The passage that helped me get through my mom's transition initially was Hebrews 12. No discipline feels good. It hurts. However, it produces a harvest of righteousness to those who are trained by it. Discipline. As I'm up studying, as I'm up gathering information, attaining knowledge, I am learning about the connection between earth and us. Plants, creation, created beings. And one of the characteristics of being a living being is order. There's order to all of this. Plants utilize carbon dioxide to live. They exhale oxygen, which is what we need to live. We exhale carbon dioxide, which is that's order. That's intention. Order is necessary. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. That rod and that staff, that's your discipline and your guidance. And they're there to comfort you. Because when you do things in order, you produce a harvest of righteousness and peace. What is righteousness? It's acting in accordance to divine or moral law. Acting in accordance to divine or moral law. You are a divine being. You know when you're listening to yourself versus when you're listening to others. You know what the Holy Spirit has instructed you to do and to not do. Righteousness is when you choose to do right. Can't nobody else tell you what that is. We're all individuals. We're collective, but we're all individuals. All our relationships are our individual relationships. And we were all purposed to do different things. And the things we were purposed to do impacts the system that you are a part of, that you exist in. So yes, it is key that you play your role. It is key that you do your work, because your work impacts something or someone else somewhere else. It's bigger than you. So you have to do what's right. Even if what you feel or what you know is right is not someone else's truth. They got their own truth. Sin is going against your truth, going against the nature of the spirit that is within you. And typically we do that because we're listening to what somebody else's truth is. And we're trying to live and abide by somebody else's truth, because we want to produce the fruit that they're producing. Their fruit is their fruit. You have your own fruit to produce. You have to do your own work. You can utilize tools. You can pick up on different things that help you along your process. But be a sifter. Know what works and what doesn't work for you. Know what applies to you and what doesn't. It's a variety of options in everything. There's a variety of jobs. There's a variety of herbs. There's a variety of activities. There's a variety of everything. Just because somebody said this is what worked for them doesn't necessarily mean that's your truth. So being able to know your truth and being able to act according to what you know is right, that's righteousness. And when you discipline yourself, you produce a harvest of it. You produce a harvest of peace. I've made a lot of choices intentionally in the last weeks, in the last few months. I've gotten a lot of questions about what the hell is she doing? Following what I know to be true. Following what I know to be right. And whereas, I've said it before, it can be a lonely thing, because you typically have to isolate yourself from naysayers. You typically have to take a step back from energy that don't align with what it is you're working on. That isolation is temporary. This I know. This I'm experiencing, and I'm grateful. Super grateful. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for the new beings that I am aligning with. But overall, I'm grateful for the peace, because it feels good to do what you know is right. It feels good to just do right. You don't know what else to do. You don't know the next thing to do. The next thing to do is the next right thing to do. You decide what that needs to look like. Because following somebody else's path doesn't benefit you solely. Following somebody else's path solely does not benefit you. You look to mentors. You look to teachers. You look to other resources to gain knowledge. And then you apply it to yourself where it fits. And if it doesn't fit, you keep it moving. Because just like there's a variety of choices for you, whatever it is that doesn't fit for you, could very well be for somebody else. So it's not for you to decide that what they're doing is wrong because it doesn't fit you. It's for you to decide what fits you and to keep it moving. It produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those that are trained by it. Training does not feel good. I mean, I wasn't hella athletic growing up, but I did cheer, I did pom, I did dance, I definitely have had my fair share of conditioning and trainings. I dislocated my knee and I tore a PCL just a few years ago. I had to go through physical therapy. I had to learn to walk again on my leg. I had to go through that process. That did not feel good at all. That did not feel good at all, but it was necessary. It was crucial to my healing. It was crucial to my dancing again. It was crucial to me not even returning, because what has come of it isn't what was before. And I'm grateful for that. Like, yes, I'm walking again. Yes, I'm dancing again. Gratitude. But the peace and the confidence that I have, the discipline and going through the conditioning, going through the training, allowed me to rid myself of fear, the fear of the pain. My knee still hurts from time to time. I'm not fearful of that pain. Am I worried that it's going to snap again? No, I'm not. I went through the training. I've gone through the conditioning. And I continue to train and condition. Hey. Am I too loud? Did I wake you up? Dehydrated. Rest well, sweetie. It's not always easy to do the work that's in front of you. It's not always easy to stay focused on the goal, especially when life doesn't stop around you. Your connection to others, your connection to the ecosystem, your responsibility doesn't shift because you have something else going on that you're focused on. You have to learn to balance. Last night, I was with it. I was loud. That was the energy that I was in. Tonight, I'm chill. I'm here. I'm present. But I'm also mindful. Yes, last night was necessary. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're more than welcome to go check that video out. Yeah, proceed with caution. But that was necessary for that night. It's not necessary tonight. What's necessary tonight is the gentle reminder that you have everything that you need within. You know what's right. So regardless of what it feels like, do that. It feels like I want to go curl up with my girls and go to sleep. That's not the right thing for me to do right now. The right thing for me to do is to finish processing these stones that are going out today. Because this is typically uninterrupted time. And every stone and every herb and every oil that I ship out is absolutely processed with intention first. That's a part of what I do. Doesn't always feel good, but it does produce a harvest. Don't stop. I know you're tired. Don't stop. I know you're scared. Don't stop. I know you're lonely. Don't stop. I know you're hurting. Don't stop. If you don't stop moving, you will get to your goal. And it will be the feeling of accomplishment. I'm telling you what I know. The feeling of accomplishment. The feeling of completion and knowing that you've completed it well is the duality of the challenges that you're experiencing now in the process. Everything is dual. Everything is dual. Hot, cold, in, out, up, down. Happy, sad, grief, joy. Everything has a everything's this. That's just male, female. Everything is dual. So if you choose to press through, if you choose to persevere, you'll experience the duality of whatever it is you're experiencing now. I'm not telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. Me doing this video is me persevering. Don't stop. Don't stop. And if right now you're in isolation and you're finding it difficult to be encouraged, go step outside. Because even now, I have a window open and I can hear nature. Be reminded by what is natural, that everything has a process. Birds have to learn to fly. They don't come out the egg doing that thing. Trees have to shoot from a seed. They have to root itself first so that when it does rise, when it is time for it to rise, it will be secure in its being, so that when it has a 5-year-old wanting to climb it and jump out of it, it might bend, but it won't break. Flowers and herbs, they have a process that they go through to become everything that it is the ecosystem needs. Go through your process. Just make sure that the process that you're going through is yours and not somebody else's. You can utilize tools. The tools that have been given to us are universal tools. The process is customized to you. So know you, love you, heal you, so that you can be you, because there's only one. There's only one you. Until next time, peace and love.